नमस्कार, मी कामाक्षी बर्वे, बर्वा स्किन थेरपी कडून. आजच्या बोल बर्वाच्या भागामध्ये आपण ज्या स्त्री व्यक्तिमत्वाला भेटणार आहोत त्या आहेत डॉक्टर रीनादेवी पटवर्धन. मूळच्या मणिपूर इथल्या, वाढल्या मोठ्या झाल्या गुवाहाटी इथले आणि शिक्षणासाठी म्हणून त्या गेली 30 वर्ष पुण्यामध्ये आलेल्या आहेत. महाराष्ट्रामध्ये पुण्यामध्येच त्यांचं सगळं पुढचं शिक्षण म्हणजे ग्रॅज्युएशन, पोस्ट ग्रॅज्युएशन आणि त्यांचं डॉक्टरेट हे पुण्यातच पूर्ण झालेलं आहे. त्यांचं पोस्ट ग्रॅड जे आहे हे देखील हॉर्टिकल्चर या विषयातलं आणि पुढे डॉक्टरेट देखील याच विषयामधली आहे. सो त्या हॉर्टिकल्चर, ऑरिकल्चर आणि पोमॉलॉजी या विषयातले तज्ज्ञ आहेत. म्हणजेच भाजीपाला आणि फळबाग लागवड ही त्यांची अभ्यासाची आणि कार्यक्षेत्र, कोअर अशी कार्यक्षेत्र आहेत. गेली 3 वर्ष कोविडच्या आधीपासून त्या शेतकऱ्यांना किंवा ज्यांना भाजीपाला लावायचा आहे किंवा माझ्याकडे जागा आहे, मला इथे फळबाग लागवड करता येईल का, अशा पद्धतीचे जे प्रश्न असतात याच्याच 6 वर्ष कोविडच्या आधीपासून त्या या विषयातलं फ्री कन्सल्टेशन लोकांना अवेलेबल करून देत आहेत. लेक्चर्स, सेमिनार्स या सगळ्या माध्यमातून त्या लोकांपर्यंत पोहोचण्याचा प्रयत्न करतच असतात. आज आपण बोल बर्वाच्या प्लॅटफॉर्मवर त्यांचं स्वागत करूया आणि त्यांच्याशी गप्पा मारून आपण त्यांचा काही प्रवास आपल्याला उलगडता आला तर त्याचा प्रयत्न करूया. रीना देवी, आपका बोल बर्वा के प्लेटफॉर्म पे मनपूर्वक स्वागत है. वेलकम टू बोल बर्वा.
थैंक यू.
मैं पहला ही सवाल आपको पूछने की कोशिश करना चाहूंगी की तुम्ही एक ॲग्रोनॉमिस्ट म्हणून इतकी वर्ष काम करता आहात. इतक्या वर्षाचा तुमचा अनुभव नेमका कसा आहे आणि काय पद्धतीने भारतीय शेतकरी आपल्या शेतीकडे बघतो? ॲज अन ॲग्रोनॉमिस्ट, हाऊ वुड यू डिस्क्राईब युअर एक्सपिरियन्स ऑफ सो मेनी इयर्स? हाऊ डू एन इंडियन फार्मर सी और व्हाट आर देयर व्यूज ऑन एग्रीकल्चर? क्या कहेंगे आप इस बारे में, please?
My experience is very good actually because I'm a passionate plant lover. So I had always found it so beautiful, so fulfilling, and means it makes me in simple words, it makes me totally happy. Okay. So my experience is now you can say it full of positivity only, and I have never looked back. Never look back. These plants, they say like, it is the lowest form of life and this and that. But actually, it is what to say. Once you are involved with them wholeheartedly, you will come to know. They are the giver of everything, happiness, enjoyment, fulfillment, everything. So in terms of my profession or the subject I chose to become a horticulturist, I'm totally satisfied with that. I'm happy. And as an experience meeting with all the other agriculturists, horticulturists, and farmers is excellent. It's always encouraging. And you say like, how do the Indian farmers see? Like they themselves also, they're very, very involved with the work they are doing. In fact, I would say very proudly, our Indian farmers, they are the most positive people, I tell you. Okay, see, they have no resources, nothing. Even if they have nothing at in their hand, but they will do something. They will make something. They have the motto in life. Out of nothing, everything. So they are about them to say also like there's no word only to describe about the farmers. I have all the respects, I have all the regards. It's wonderful to tell you. It's the best feel I feel for myself. And for others also, you see now you in any other field you see whether it is technologically other sides like IT, information, this and that. But you see, everybody finally comes to farming only. Why? To remove the stress, to remove the tiredness, Once they get to work up, they need some relaxation where there is everything is open, where everything is like just peaceful. So it comes to agriculture only. What do you say?
अगदी आपने बहुत सिंपल वर्ड्स में ये बताया कि फार्मर जो होता है वो सबसे खुश, सबसे आनंद,
Say fulfilling job it is. It's they say like it is non-paying, whatever, let them say anything, but it is in terms of happiness index to be a farmer is the best. Means not only growing, not only growing, you are nurturing lives, you are feeding people. So the satisfaction is like you cannot measure it. It is the best. Professionally as well as experience-wise, I would say it is the best field. I encourage everyone also on this. So can understand.
कोविड के टाइम्स में यस मुझे लगता है कि एक फार्मर ही था जिसने हर एक को जीने के लिए खाना दिया था। तो मुझे लगता है कि पूरे पूरे वर्ल्ड में अगर किसी का हम लोगों को धन्यवाद मानना चाहिए तो वो फार्मर का मानना चाहिए। We should say thank you to all the farmers, all the farming community. सगळ्या शेतकऱ्यांना खरंच आपल्याला थँक्यू म्हणावंच लागेल, कारण त्यांनी आपल्याला जगवलं सगळ्यांना. आपण सगळेजण आपापल्या घरांमध्ये बांधलेले होतो, कोणी कुठेही जाऊ शकत नव्हतं, येऊ शकत नव्हतं. पण डॉक्टर्स आणि यांच्यानंतर जर खरंच काम कोण करत असेल तर ते शेतकरी काम करत होते. कारण तुमच्या आमच्यापर्यंत अन्न पोहोचवणं हे सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं आणि मोठं काम जर कोणी केलं असेल तर ते शेतकऱ्यांनी केलेलं होतं.
Doctors, they gave us all the treatment side. They did their best, they saved us. But without food, first you need to survive to get treatment. Okay? So that for survival, the basic need, the food is coming from the farmers. So in terms of COVID or anything in any situation, 75% gratitude goes to the farmer. And the other things comes, baki ka. Without farmers, world cannot move on like this. We cannot just survive. So many things because of the farmers, we are getting fresh air, fresh food, good, healthy foods. And when they grow all these plants, when they grow all these different kind of crops, all these pollinators, bees, butterflies, see all the good things of natural things are also coming up.
भारत हा शेती प्रधान देश आहे असं आपल्याकडे म्हणलं जातं. म्हणजे जवळपास 60% लोक या व्यवसायामध्ये कार्यरत आहेत. पण शेती परवडते का असं जर विचारलं तर त्याचं उत्तर नाही असं येतं. का बरं? In India or India has been known as an agriculture economy with almost 60% of the population employed in agriculture. But is it affordable as a business or a profession? Why is the answer to this question mostly comes no?
See, this answer no depends on which section of people you have asked. Okay? Now the situation is changed totally. Very few people must have said no. Now mostly it will be yes. Okay? Scenario is totally changed now. They say कि 60% of Indian population is agrarian, and then it is so non-profitable, and they have to work from the scratch, and it is not affordable as a business or a profession, and all these are all very old belief. It's changed now. Which work, you tell me, which work doesn't start from the scratch? Okay, the person who is in the farming profession right from birth, he has seen his parents, he has seen her parents working in the field, toiling. These are all, they have seen it right from childhood, said they know. And then now the education system about agriculture, about horticulture, about everything is so well developed, and technologically it is so advanced now. The knowledge, everything is so up to date. They can get everything at the tip of a finger. Okay. So now if the child or the new generation, if they're interested, they can just have to work little hard, not a physical work. It's all on the mobile, it's all on the computer. You can just find out the app. Indian government is helping literally. There are so many apps. There is a specific channel on Doordarshan Kisan, Didi Kisan. If you follow that also, you will get so much of information, so much of not just like hearsay, a real practical information which has been studied, which has been analyzed, which has been experienced by learned people, and all the study followed properly, systematically. So now these children, the new generation, they have nothing to worry about. It is not a profitable business or profession. No, it is. We just need to follow the right way, consult the right person, follow the proper system. There are so many help, so many knowledge bank, nothing to be worried. That is a very old saying that it cannot be taken up. In fact, I would say it is the most profitable business now. See, COVID has proven us, no, without food we cannot survive. We cannot just work on some computer or some laptop, something, then without food we cannot live. But for food, farmers are working, and when the input is good, right from seed itself, development is so good now. Nothing to worry. It is a very good profession. I will encourage everyone, go for it. And not only for the return financially or monetarily. Think about the other health benefits. Why are we all struggling today to get good food, good education, good payment for what? To have a good, comfortable, happy life, contented life. So in agriculture, when you take up this profession, whether you want it or not, as it is associated with nature, cultivation, then nurturing and reaping the rewards in terms of harvest. It is so satisfactory, you have that in the mind, like a sense of contentment comes, a sense of achievement comes, a sense of fulfillment comes because you're serving your fellow society members without extra effort. You are doing your work, you're growing some crops scientifically and technically correctly, you're growing and the yield is good, quality is good, people are enjoying it. So you get that feeling in you that yes, I did this. So इससे और satisfactory क्या हो सकता है? So I would like to correct that statement. You said that people are saying no, it is not profitable. It is profitable in all the ways. Your mental setup, your stress level will go down. No need to go to doctor. You just work as an agriculturist. You will be healthy, happy. We all are working to long life, no? So it gives you very happy long life.
मी खूप छान सांगितलं की तुम्ही जर शेतकरी असाल, तुम्ही जर काही उगवत असाल, तर मला वाटतं त्या उगवण्यातला आनंद जो काही आहे तो तुमच्या आयुष्यामध्ये देखील आनंदच आणणार आहे. आणि मला वाटतं
that happiness nobody can take it from you. That is the best nature, God given, and that also free of cost. It is much more than any of the tonic you take, any of the multivitamins you take. That is the medicine of life. Free medicine.
माझ्याकडे छोटी जागा असेल, मी फ्लॅटमध्ये राहत असेल तरी सुद्धा तिथे असणाऱ्या छोट्या बाल्कनीत म्हणा, आपण एखादी छोटी अडवी पॉट घेतली आणि त्याच्यामध्ये आपण कोथिंबीर लावू शकलो, तर आपण आपल्या स्वयंपाकघरासाठी मिळणारी कोथिंबीर आपण तिथून उगवू शकणार आहोत. आणि त्या उगवलेल्या कोथिंबीरीकडे बघण्याचा जो काही आनंद आहे तो आपल्याला तिथे घेता येणार आहे. प्लस हेल्दी बेनिफिट्स त्याच्यातले जे काही आहेत तेही मिळणार आहेत.
That see, you don't need to bother about the space you have. You should just have the passion in you, the fire in you, in your stomach to grow something, to give back to nature. That whatever we are having now is from nature only. We give back something in the way I can, in my own capacity. That is very fulfilling. That is very satisfactory.
शेतकऱ्यांच्या आत्महत्या आणि हे जेव्हा होताना आपल्याला दिसतात तेव्हा मला वाटतं रीनाताई जे बोलता आहेत त्याच्यातला आपल्याला सार काढून घेता येऊ शकतो की शेती परवडते का, इज शेती डुईंग फार्मिंग इज प्रॉफिटेबल ऑर नॉट. So she's saying, yes, it is profitable if you do it in proper manner or if you do it with proper ways. Getting contacted with good people who are going to give you good
genuine advice.
Genuine advice, that is more important.
Yeah. Not to fall in the chakkar of, loan, then it has become, a kind of syndicate. These farmers are basically very simple hearted. They can get convinced very easily. Somebody who is a smooth talker can come and say, hey baba, हे माझं करणे हे घ्या, मी हे एक्सपेरिमेंट केलेले, तिकडनं आणलेले, हे असं आहे तसं आहे. They can impress that poor farmer, saying right from the seed itself. And then plus once you take the seed, then the chakkar starts. This seed grows like this, then you have to put this, and on that input again so many other things, because the farmer being basically very simple hearted, they don't understand the other guy's mindset, how much that behind what he's talking in front and what he's thinking behind, how much to extract from that poor farmer. You just said now about this suicide of farmers. No suicide, no farmer has done suicide because they want more money or they want more output or they want something, suddenly they want something big, not because of that. There are so many reasons, so many factors which are pushing them to the brink of, committing suicide. Right from loan ka chakkar, irrigation, seed, other inputs. So all these things, one by one, these systems get cleaned up with the help of government. Government is doing their in their capacity so much they are doing. Plus, we as agriculturists, learn people in that field, we also should go out of our way to help these people. The communication should be brought closer. See, I learn all the technical things, but if I just learn behind a 9 to 5 job, good paying job, then who will tell all my knowledge to the farmer? To bridge the gap, there should be more extension workers. People should take up voluntarily, okay, I will educate the farmer. This will reduce a lot of all these casualties. And
that's what my next question was going to be, की जर शेती परवडावी किंवा व्यवसाय म्हणून तुम्हाला शेती करायची असेल तर कोणत्या गोष्टींना तुम्हाला प्राधान्य द्यावं लागेल, म्हणजे आपण काय केलं म्हणजे शेती आपल्याला प्रॉफिटेबल होऊ शकेल किंवा शेती धंदा म्हणून आपल्याला उत्तम प्रकारे करता येऊ शकेल. हाऊ कॅन दिस सिच्युएशन बी टर्न्ड अराउंड टू मेक फार्मिंग प्रॉफिटेबल? What are the means and ways?
There are so many means, there are so many ways. The basic thing is the farmer must, I told you, must come in contact with genuine people who are ready to help them out in all the ways. Monetarily he has to go through government help or this thing, but he can start right from the basic scratch, and they should not go into this rat race that my per acre this much production should be there or this much should give like this. They should not do this. Farmers should study exactly what they have, what he is good at. See, a farmer may be good at producing a lot of pomegranate because he knows the know-how of that fruit or orchard maintenance, he knows. One farmer, he may be good in growing other crops like gehu, jawar, bajri, depending. So where his knowledge is, he has to know that by himself. Nobody will come and tell that, "Hey Baba, you are good in fruits or in vegetable." He has to decide where in which crop he is comfortable. He has his basic knowledge. Then he can decide, okay, I'll go for it. And plus, he has to study about his agroclimatic condition of where his land is. even if he wants, if he's field is somewhere in Aurangabad, Jalna, तिथं कुठेतरी एकदम inside Maharashtra where the water system is not so good and the weather is not so favorable, there he will be, if he wants to grow something like ambe, so he has to study first himself, okay, and what he has, what he does not have. Once he knows what are his plus points, what are his minus points, ते घरी स्वतः स्टडी करायचं, ओके. इवन इफ ही
तुम्ही
डज नॉट
कोणत्या
नो,
एरियामध्ये आहात, वातावरण
हो
कसं आहे,
हो,
तिथे
वातावरण
किती
कसं आहे, what is
फळं
your
लागू
water,
शकतात किंवा
yes, and your other factors like is it near to the main road, is it near to the marketing place, and is there any cold storage facilities, ते सगळं बघून डिसाईड करायचं की मी हे लावू शकतो. असं नाही की शेजारच्या फार्मरने कोथिंबीर लावला की त्यांचा खूप फायदा झाले मी पण लावू, तसं नाही करायचं. नॉट टू गो सीइंग अदर्स, you see
Commonly
what you can do, you have to
we
see.
see the same thing. Yeah,
Ha.
commonly we see the same thing.
Yes.
If I plant ginger, Allah in my farm, and for the first year, if I got fantastic result out of it, the other person who is next to my farming area, he puts
They
on
also,
Allah
ha,
next year.
they start doing it.
त्यांनी लावलं म्हणजे माझ्याकडे पण येणार आहे म्हणून मी
हो.
लावणार आहे.
ते
मातीचं परीक्षण करायचं नाही, माझ्याकडे पाणी
पण
आहे का नाही बघायचं नाही, किंवा या चक्रामध्ये आपले लोक जे अडकतात, त्याच्यासाठीच आम्ही हा प्रश्न तुम्हाला विचारला की नेमकं काय, व्हॉट दे शुड डू. दॅट आन्सर यू वर गिव्हिंग.
know yourself first, what is your capacity, what is your limitations, ते सगळं बघून डिसाईड करायचं. तसं नाही की इकडं बघा तिकडं बघा, बाबा मी पण हे लावतो हे करतो. नॉट टू गो इन दॅट रेट रेस, नॉट टू गो. whichever basic principle you have, depending on that how much you can put, how much you can spend, all that decide करके आपको ये करना है कि क्या लगाना है, मैं मुझे मेरा टाइम इनपुट क्या है, ये सब इट जस्ट basic thing he has to calculate himself at home. Or if he does not know that also, he can go and sit down, talk with the agricultural extension officer. They'll give you, there are so many nowadays, approach is changing now. Before, farmers, they struggle all alone, no help, everything, whatever their forefathers, whatever they're doing, they keep on following it. It's not like that anymore. You can go at a block, you can Gram Panchayat level, you can go anywhere now. Help is pouring out now. Because we have come to know, like agriculture is only backbone now. So, and helping the mass means we have to improve our agricultural output level. To increase the output, we need to know how much we can put our effort, and output will come according to that. We have to decide.
पण जसं बँकेमध्ये गेल्यानंतर नो युअर कस्टमर म्हणतात ते, आपली सगळी माहिती जसे बँकेचे लोक आपण एखादं खातं काढायला गेलो तरी घेतात, त्याच पद्धतीने मला वाटतं आपण आपली माहिती स्वतःसाठी गोळा करणं गरजेचं आहे. की माझं क्षेत्र किती आहे, माझ्या क्षेत्रामधल्या जमिनीचा कस, जमीन कशी आहे, माझ्या इथे पाणी आहे का, माझ्या जमिनीमध्ये पाणी मुरतं का, राहतं का माझी कोरडी जमीन आहे, पासूनचे जे प्रश्न आहेत, हे सगळे प्रश्न जेव्हा आपण कागदावरती लिहून काढतो किंवा प्रयत्न करतो, मला वाटतं रीनाताई तुम्ही जे सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न करता आहात, हे नवीन जनरेशनची जी मुलं शेतीमध्ये येऊ इच्छित आहेत त्यांच्यासाठी सुद्धा एक लर्निंग लेसन सारखा राहील.
There should not be new generation, they should not get carried away. No, this is not a high paying job, it is not respectable, or it's not economical. No, nothing of that. Everyone respects farmer. Everyone knows without them we cannot survive. So that is,
आज कोणीही आपली मुलाखत बघत असतील तर त्यांना याच्यातून नक्की हे समजू शकणार आहे की बेसिक मध्ये आपण जेव्हा शेती करायला सुरुवात करणार आहोत, किंवा माझ्या वडिलांच्याकडून मी पुढे आज शेती करायला सुरू करतो आहे, तर मी नेमकं केलं काय पाहिजे आहे. त्यांचा अनुभव आणि माझा नवीन टेक्नॉलॉजीमध्ये असलेला हात, किंवा माझ्या तळहातावरती मोबाईल नावाची जी काही वस्तू मिळालेली आहे, याच्या मदतीने आपण पंपाचं पाणी सुद्धा ऑटोमॅटिकली चालू करू शकणार आहोत, किंवा ज्या काही
Yes,
गोष्टी आहेत
yes.
या
Technology.
वरती आपल्याला अवेलेबल आहेत, आणि त्याचा कसा आपल्याला उपयोग करून घेता येणार आहे हे जर आपण शिकून घेतलं तर मला वाटतं शेती ही आपल्याला प्रॉफिटेबल नक्की होताना दिसणार आहे.
Not only profitable, it is lucrative actually. If you follow it properly, wisely, nothing can stop you.
व्यवसाय म्हणून शेतीकडे बघणं हे शक्य होईल असं नक्की वाटतं आहे. ताई, प्लीज टेल अस, शेतीमध्ये खर्च वाढले पण शेतमालाला भाव मिळत नाही ही स्थिती आहे, तर त्या दृष्टीने शाश्वत शेती उद्योग याची मांडणी एखाद्या शेतकरी कुटुंबाने कशा पद्धतीने करावी? म्हणजे द कॉस्ट ऑफ फार्मिंग और ऍग्रीकल्चर आर कॉन्स्टंटली इन्क्रीजिंग, बट द फार्मर्स आर स्ट्रगलिंग टू मेक प्रॉफिट्स or even break even in some cases. What do you think is a possible situation to this?
This statement, see, it was correct till maybe 10-15 years back. Now it is not correct. I will say it why. You must be seeing all in this electronic media that की हा फार्मर ने हे लावले त्यांना 4-5 लाखाची हे झाले प्रॉफिट झाले. You will see it in YouTube or see, without basis they cannot just fake all these stories. There are some truth की ड्रॅगन फ्रूट लावला एवढं प्रॉफिट झाले, then custard ॲपलचा हे झाले ते झाले. See, rose we are seeing all this. Only putting drumstick, moringa, शेवगाची झाड. How much profit farmers are benefiting? So that's what I was saying in the beginning only. The farmers should know. The farmers must study himself first. What are his capital, what he has, and how much he can roll on it, how much he can increase on it. He has basically land. This statement what you said no about that they're struggling and all, these are mainly for landless farmers. But those people, whether land holding is small, big, medium, whatever, now they can improve their life, and they're improving also. When you go to, especially in Maharashtra, UP and all, Gujarat, Haryana, Punjab and all, you go, these farmers are much richer than normal people. They have immovable property, so they can just roll on it. We are the one, in fact, we want to be farmer and then we don't have the basic land, we struggle. That statement should apply to us actually. We are struggling for profit and all. No, farmers are not that. I think mindset should change. Farmers are quite well to do, quite okay, and the government is helping in many ways. Technologies have changed, have developed, knowledge, my research work, everything is so advanced now. If they just know how to combine them together and apply it on their day-to-day field work, things will improve, and improving also. You see now, when you go, just drive down 1 hour, 2 hour, you drive down, you will see the progressive farmers. You see how much. It's so encouraging also to see. And all these statements about these farmers are poor and these and that, these are all much before ka kahani hai. This saal pehle when they were struggling, and nowadays everything is changed. Everything, right from seed till marketing till storage, I told you, everything is changed. The things are quite positive now, and because of this mobile, children are very smart, new generation. Whatever the farming technology which are developed in Germany, they are getting it here. Isn't that? The world has become just a small place now. You can get what that farmer out there is doing. Now this Maharashtra mein rose cultivation je ahe. Maharashtra was the leading rose producer.
Yes.
From nowadays it is so technologically advanced. From where the knowledge is coming? From all the other countries like Netherlands, Israel, then. So you should know from where to receive the knowledge. This I tell you very this thing. This new generation or even the farmer, whoever elder generation farmers, they also very knowledgeable. Don't think that they don't know and then they are pathetically struggling and all. That statement is very wrong. Our farmers are very up to date. They're highly knowledgeable. They're very dedicated to their work. And they are so ready to learn new technologies, new things. They don't just stick to the old method of growing this gahula. You see now what happened where there were mainly gahus are growing. Now rice is also growing. Everything is changed. Why? Because they are ready to take up challenges and their readiness to learn new technology, new methods, it is amazing. So I don't accept that cost of agriculture or cost of cultivation is increasing. That too is natural. Before, when our parents they were doing farming, the cost will be like they were counting in annas. They were counting in the terms of few rupees. Now everything is in thousands, in lakh. Is due to the change of time, and the cost of cultivation is increasing and production is releasing nine. Production, the rate of yield, the rate of harvest, it's leaps and bounds it is. India, you see, when we started green revolution and how we were importing even the basic seeds. Now we are supplying to all over the world. Then how things have changed is all because of our farmers. Okay, they're ready to learn, ready to improve, they don't feel afraid of putting hard work. They just love to take up the challenges. I have seen this, I myself, I know it. Will improve more, and this statement will change very soon. Very soon it will change. Okay.
मला भारतीय शेतकरी कुठेही कधी कमी पडलेला नाहीच आहे. तो टेक्नॉलॉजीच्या बाजूनी जर कधी कमी पडत होता तर आज मला वाटतं जग त्याच्या समोर टेक्नॉलॉजीचं एवढं मोठं भांडार घेऊन उभा आहे की त्याचा वापर आपण कसा करून घेणार आहोत याच्यावरती मला वाटतं आपण आपल्या शेतीमध्ये काय पद्धतीने जादू घडवून आणू शकतो आहे हेच आपल्याला रीनाताईंच्याकडनं ऐकायला मिळतं आहे. Rinatayi, I would like to ask you one more question. As you are into the organic field more, organic farming, natural farming, sustainable farming, or residue-free farming are all words that mean almost the same thing. What would you say is the difference between these terms? म्हणजे सेंद्रिय शेती, नैसर्गिक शेती, शाश्वत शेती किंवा विषमुक्त शेती हे जवळपास एकच अर्थ सांगणारे शब्द आहेत. तुम्ही त्याच्याकडे नेमकं ऍज अ ॲग्रोनॉमिस्ट कसं बघता?
See, from layman's point of view, yes, they mean the same, almost the same. But from my side, I will say they're very different. Okay. Generally, people believe that organic farming and natural farming is the same. There is lot of differences in the method involved. In organic farming, see, they use input which are basically organic. Okay, in terms of manure, in terms of compost, in terms of pesticides or herbicide, these are all organic. In simple language, organic manje which has lived once before, alive, jivant, means we use those things which once lived, maybe live fossil, maybe live mold. That means plants, they were living, they were growing, so they could produce the leaf, and we use the leaves, we use the mulch, we use all the other things, but which was once lived. That is simple meaning of organic. And in organic farming, we use inputs. You need to spend something because manure hai, compost hai, pesticide hai, vermicompost hai, all that. So some money is involved. In natural farming, nothing is involved. Nothing is involved. Even the land is not, tilling is not involved. I mean, you don't have to put any sort of input like compost or manure or natural fertilizer or any labor. Nothing is put in there. So that's why it's called natural. Naturally available, whatever the resources they have, that allow to grow by themselves. Grow in the sense, if the fallen leaves are available, you grow, make it into compost by yourself, and then you use it. Lands are not dug up, you allow them to grow at least. So input is less. Okay, basically all the input is less, and labor is also less in natural farming. The only concern in between these two methods, product we should take care is, scientifically speaking, this products produces from organic farming is safer, because you have grown those plants under controlled condition. Control in the sense, you know what are the inputs, what are the problems with the growing crop. You have taken care of it, diseases, all that, all that. So all that thing, it has been taken care of. You have controlled your bacteria, viruses, nematodes, and other microbes. You have taken care of it. But in natural farming, nothing of this is done specifically. You allow them to grow naturally in the best way. So in that produce, some doubt always comes up in terms of bacteria, virus, microbes, as these are, and then you don't even know what kind of other toxic materials are found in that particular soil. You have not done research on it. You have not done soil testing. Lab testing has not been done. So that risk is there. That is the only concern. But ecologically, environmentally, if you see, natural farming is better in terms of saving the environment and this. So anyway, in any of this method, one has some plus point, one has some minus point. So it's in a balance. So nothing to be worried about that. But for us, for human being, consuming organic produce are better from health point of view. And about residue free farming and all, this is a very recent new technique developing, and farmers also know, they know this is good, what the buyers, what the consumers they need, and they are interested into this residue farming. Even if you use organic or inorganic or chemical or anything, see, so much of research work is done, so much of inputs have been, like utilized to keep on searching which pesticide is the best, herbicide is the best, and which one is giving the least harmful effect. What are the particular doses on which crop? Kadi lawache, kiti lawache. All the research has been done. For that, Indian Council of Agricultural Research and all these KVKs, they are working very hard and systematically, very correctly they are doing. The farmer, say, suppose now in a pesticide bottle, it is written, warning, 2 gram phakt in 100, in 1 liter of water. And then that farmer thinks, "Arey baba, evra kami kasं काय होणार? 2 gram कसं हे करणार?" So he puts bindas. Okay, so it becomes 10 gram, 100 gram. That is where the problem starts. They don't follow much, the instruction given. Actually, they should follow it. 2 gram बोले तो yes, 2 gram.
म्हणजे
आणि
माणसांची औषधं 1 चमचा घ्यायचा असेल तर तो 1च चमचा घ्यायचा असतो, त्याचे 2 चमचे करून चालत नाही. तसंच शेतकऱ्यांच्या बाबतीत आहे. 2 ग्रॅम
has to be
4 ग्रॅम नाही करता येणार.
The farmers have to educate themselves on this particular point, so this residue issue, and it will be solved so much, because when they prepare, when the scientists, when the researchers, when they develop a medicine or chemical pesticide or herbicide or whatever, insecticide and all, they take so much of care that it doesn't give the problem of residues. All their effort has been put on that, but then that वापरणारा माणूस थोडा, he doesn't follow it much. That is it. Otherwise, there is no such pesticide that if you put this, you will find this, and there is also like people who are reporting on this. They should be little bit, lenient and be little bit honest. I feel they should not just write the harmful effect. How much work has been done? Much effort has been put. So they should not just write a bias single sentence that this has got this, and then different countries have different yardstick. Like European countries, they have a very different level of this pesticide residue. We have different. There is a reason, because their climatic condition is very different than what we have. And we should not just blindly follow that, no, European community is saying like this, or the US federation, that side is saying like this. No, we should, because our scientists, we are studying on our terms and condition. We know the best. So residue free, it's a very tricky question. And the farmer should just be careful about the dose. And it is written clearly. तुम्ही बघा, on the bottle or any container is written, before harvesting, 15 days before तुम्ही हे घालू नका. Don't spray it, don't do this. Instruction is given, but they overlook it. This point has to be corrected.
आपण म्हणतो माणूस हा थोडासा हवरट प्राणी आहे, त्याला सगळंच हवं असतं. तसं आहे. 15 दिवस आधी हे घालायचं नाही असं लिहिलेलं असलं तरी माझा अनुभव जो काही आहे याच्यातला, म्हणजे माझे सासरे देखील याच फील्डमध्ये, ऑर्गॅनिकच्या फील्डमध्ये 35 वर्ष काम करतायत आता. म्हणजे जेव्हा मला वाटतं जवळपास तुम्ही जेव्हा काम करायला सुरू केलं किंवा तुम्ही जेव्हा शिकायला सुरुवात केलं होतं, तेव्हा ऑलरेडी माझे सासरे हे ऑर्गॅनिक कडे कन्वर्ट झालेले होते. आणि त्याचं रिझन असं होतं, आमची द्राक्ष बाग होती. वी हॅड अ ग्रेप फार्म. One day a farmer came and we had a shop of pesticides and chemical fertilizers. So one day a farmer came आणि विचारलं की माझ्या द्राक्ष बागेवरती कावळे येत आहेत. आणि द्राक्ष बागेच्या बाबतीत मला वाटतं बऱ्याच लोकांना कदाचित हे माहित नसेल की घड जेव्हा तयार झालेला असतो, त्यातल्या एका द्राक्षाला जर कावळ्यांनी टोच मारलेली असेल तर त्याचा रस जेव्हा सगळा बाहेर सांडतो तेव्हा पूर्ण घड खराब होऊन जातो, त्याला बुरशी पकडते.
Yes.
So the fungal attack comes and that plant is gone.
Yeah.
So त्यांना, बाबांना त्या शेतकऱ्यांनी विचारलं की कावळ्यांनी टोचा मारू नये म्हणून असं काहीतरी औषध द्या की कावळा मरेल. आणि कावळ्यांच्या बाबतीत असं सांगितलं जातं की एक कावळा त्या बागेमध्ये जर मेलेला दिसला तर तिथे बाकीचे कावळे येत नाहीत. इट्स अ जनरल टेंडन्सी.
व्हेरी इंटेलिजंट.
कावळे आपण म्हणतो, पण कावळे अत्यंत हुशार प्राण्यांमध्ये मोडतात. अत्यंत हुशार पक्षी असतो तो. एक कावळा मेलेला दिसला तर पुढचे कावळे तिथे येत नाहीत आणि ती द्राक्षबाग वाचते. तर मला असं एखादं औषध द्या की ज्यांनी कावळा मरेल किंवा कावळे मरतील. बाबांनी त्या शेतकऱ्याला औषध जे काही द्यायचं होतं ते दिलं. आणि त्या दिवसापासून त्यांच्या डोक्यामध्ये एक विचार सुरू झाला की अरे हा 4 दिवसानंतर त्या द्राक्षाची तोडणी करणार आहे. And those grapes are going to come on my table. माझ्या टेबलावरती ती येणार आहेत आणि माझ्या खाण्यामध्ये येणार आहेत. मीच त्याला दिलेलं केमिकलची फवारणी पुन्हा माझ्याच प्लेटमध्ये आणि माझ्या पोटामध्ये येणार आहे. तर मी हे विष विकायचं नाही असं त्यांनी ठरवलं. आणि त्या दिवशी त्यांनी त्यांचं पेस्टिसाइड आणि फर्टिलायझरचं दुकान बंद करून टाकलं. हा जो विचार आहे की माणूस हवरट आहे, 4 दिवसानंतर 30 द्राक्ष आपण कोणाला तरी विकणार आहोत, हे जेव्हा माणसाच्या मनामध्ये येत नाही, तिथे आपण म्हणतो की आपण निसर्गाचा बॅलन्स बिघडवतो आहे, तो तिथे बिघडवतो आहे. आणि याचा जर विचार आपण करायला गेलो तर मला वाटतं की जे आपण मगाचपासून बोलतो आहोत की ऑर्गॅनिक फार्मिंग असेल किंवा शाश्वत पद्धतीने जाणारी शेती असेल, याच्याकडे आपल्याला इथून पुढे याच्याकडेच वळावं लागेल. तर आणि तरच मला वाटतं माणूस सस्टेन होऊ शकणार आहे.
Hello, my name is Bhushan Dhaneshwar. I have been seeking Reena ma'am's advice since last almost probably 3 years. I seek her advice on many topics like soil preparations or organic manures, micronutrients, or other plant care like pruning or sowing times, any pests attacks, etc. And I would say results are just astonishing. All my trees are bearing many fruits which I haven't seen last 3 years. My trees like fig, lemon, drumsticks, papaya, so they are bearing many fruits. Same about the vegetables. The vegetables are I see they are in abundance, and the quality is very good. So thank you so much, Reena ma'am.